Hello and welcome back to the program. I am once again your host, Joe. We're gonna start a new game. That's right. It's new game time. Since I was doing World of Horror as my little spooky Halloween-y time thing, I decided, you know what? When I'm done with that, I'll do something new. I finished off my last long play thing. I'm probably going to shuffle Tunic over to Wednesdays, leaving my usual Saturday Let's Play to be Final Fantasy IV, an old favorite. I have purchased the Remaster that is available on Steam. I'm excited to see what they've done. Map looks good. Red Wings theme sounds fantastic. That trumpet. Captain, we will arrive at Baron shortly. Very well. The captain seems kinda down. After what we did, who wouldn't be? Orders are orders, but killing innocent people to get the crystals isn't right. Earlier. Ooh, we got actual battle effects. The Red Wings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough. But Captain, surely you don't condone what we've done. All of you listen well. The raid on Mysidia was imperative for Baron's prosperity. The Mysidians know too much about the crystals. Their very possession of one is a threat to Baron. His Majesty ordered we obtain the crystal, and as soldiers of the Royal Air Force we are sworn to obey. Captain? Captain, monster sighted dead ahead. Prepare for battle. Am I going to regret giving Cecil this voice? Oh. I don't get to play yet. Are you alright? We've got more hostiles. Damnation! Zoo! Don't recall that being what that was called before. Is everyone okay? All accounted for, sir. We've been encountering more monsters than ever lately. There's no end to them. Could it be some kind of omen? Captain, we are now approaching Baron. Very well, prepare for landing. I can tell I am going to be enjoying the updates to the soundtrack in this already. Oh yeah, Castle Baron. Well done. So the crystal is now ours. The Mysidians put up no resistance. In fact, they were completely defenseless. Is this pity I perceive? Come, Captain, His Majesty awaits. Nice of him to show me the doorknobs. I wonder how much I'll remember. It's been years since I played this. If you'll excuse me, Captain, I must speak to His Majesty in private. Please wait here. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil can no longer be trusted. He clearly questions your authority.
He does. Your counsel is well heeded, Bagan. But so long as I obtain the crystals, Cecil's transgressions matter little. Send him in.
Yes, Your Majesty. Captain, His Majesty summons you.
The Kingdom of Baron hails your return. May I have the crystal?
Yes, Your Majesty. Handed over the water crystal. It looks genuine to me, sire.
It is beautiful to behold. You are dismissed, Cecil.
Your Majesty.
Yes?
Captain, what is it? Your Majesty, forgive me, but what are your intentions regarding the crystals? My men are confused and displeased at their orders.
And what of you? Do you question my command?
No, I only ask...
Silence! Do not think your treachery has slipped past me. I trusted you, Cecil, but you leave me no choice. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings.
Your Majesty!
Now I charge you with another duty. Slay the phantom beast that plagues Mist Valley, and deliver this balm ring to the village of Mist. You leave tomorrow at first light.
Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. Cecil has done no wrong.
Kane, if you are so concerned about your traitorous friend, you may accompany him.
Your Majesty!
Now take the ring and be gone.
Your Majesty! I'm sorry, Kane.
Once we've completed this mission, the king is bound to forgive us both. You'll command the Red Wings again in no time. Get some rest. Leave tomorrow's preparations to me.
Joe, why is that guy's voice so sinister? Yeah, I know. Controls. Well, they gave me a map. I can talk to guys. Whatever others may say, I trust the king. His Majesty is acting very strange lately. I've heard rather disturbing rumors about the king lately. If you value your life, you'd best put the king and country before anything else. Mist Valley is northwest of Baron. With you and Commander Kane joining forces, nothing will be able to stop you.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry to have dragged you into this.
Don't be, I acted of my own free will.
I mastered the Dark Sword on His Majesty's orders, but it was to protect Baron, not to plunder.
You're not to blame. I'm sure the king has his reasons.
I envy you, Kane. I envy the path you chose.
I suppose I could have attained a higher rank, had I become a Dark Knight. My father was a dragoon, but he passed away when I was still young. I felt that I could keep some sort of connection with him if I became a dragoon as well. I don't mean to bore you with my stories. Anyway, I don't need your concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is slaying that beast tomorrow. I don't want to be the only one pulling his weight.
I'll give as good as you, rest assured.
That's more like it. We should get some sleep. We rise early tomorrow.
Can't go in there. I wonder. Oh, okay. So one of the big differences between the North American and the Japanese versions of this game is the North American version was like dumbed down. I heard you acquired the crystal from Mysidia. I did. I'm on duty. Leave me alone. Yeah, it was super dumbed down. Sweet. I was going to take him anyway. Ether, tent, 480 gil. Yeah, the really dumbed down version, Cecil just had fight. That's all he knew how to do. Rosa became a white mage for you, Cecil, to help you in any way she could. Please don't worry her too much. The king is brimming with vigor these days. I find it somewhat out of character. I'm currently studying basic white magic. The 4 levels of cure spells are Cure, Cura, Curaga, and Curaja. Oh, I gotta deal with that naming convention for these things. Okay. But yeah, I just checked the status, and Cecil does indeed have darkness in this, so he'll be using fun sword attacks. Sleep! Sweet dreams, pal! What? What's it? You're not sleepy at all? Oh heck, what did I do wrong? We're diligently working to develop more spells for actual combat. Basic spells like Fire and Blizzard aren't powerful enough to defeat many monsters, but I do seem to recall hearing about more potent spells. Alright. Keep studying. Study real hard, maybe someday you'll become a... Huh. I mean, we all saw how well the mages of Mysidia did against us. Not very. Baron's secret treasures rest behind this wall, but access to that chamber is forbidden. Well, fine. We have to pull another all-nighter today. I'm so tired. Oh, don't tell the boss that I was grousing. Have you seen Sid? He ordered us to service the airships and then just up and disappeared. I think something's troubling him. Yeah, probably. This tower is off limits. Look, guys, Sid is probably just, like, upset that his airships are being used for murders. You know. Just guy things. Although, like, what else were these ships before? Cecil! Thank goodness you're alright. I was so worried. You left on such short notice. We're fine. I wish I could say the same for the Mysidians we slaughtered. Cecil? I'll come see you later, okay? Very well. Yeah, what did he think that the airships are going to get used for? What other application does an Air Force have other than military actions? We've locked up the Mysidian mages who opposed us, sir. You can talk to them through the bars. You won't get away with this, you hear me? I do not expect you to spare us, but please return the crystal to Mysidia. You idiots don't know anything. The crystal isn't just any old jewel. I mean, I suspected as much. Oh. I press the button, it brings up the map. Well, that's fun. Well, well, well. Look who's back. Rosa was worried sick about you. Sid gets pirate voice. Don't you ever do that to her again, you hear? So, how are my airships? I'll bet you and your goons wrecked them up something awful. What's the matter with you, kiddo? Don't got $10? Well, oh, what? The king demoted you? What about the Red Wings? They'll be a mess without you. Come to think of it, the king's been acting peculiar for some time. His Majesty ordered me to build an airship for killing people. Everyone's worried about him. Anywho, be careful out there. Make short work of that mission and get back safe. Whoa, I may have to start heading home. My daughter will kill me if I'm not back home soon. Alright. Oh yeah, this is just the guard quarters, okay. Ow, my arm's broken. Captain. We'll just eat and laugh and try to forget about Mysidia. So much for the Red Wings' honor. I still can't believe what we did. There's nothing up here. Is this castle nonsensically constructed? You bet. I've changed your sheets, sir. I heard you depart early tomorrow morning. Good night. Guess I have housekeeping. Rest? Sure. What happened to the king? He covets the crystals as though he's possessed, and it seems he'll resort to any means to get them. Nevertheless, I can't defy him. How could I cross the man who raised Cain and me like his very own, the chivalrous knight whom I've adored and admired since childhood? I will not betray him. I can't. Cecil! What's going on? You just returned from Mysidia, and now you must journey afar to battle some phantom beast? It's all too sudden. Everything's fine. Cecil, look at me. In Mysidia, we killed innocent people to steal their crystal. It was horrible. I suppose this is my fate as a Dark Knight. Soon I won't even feel remorse for my actions. You and I both know that will never happen. Still, I can't defy the king. I'm a hopeless coward. The Cecil I know would never whimper like this. The Cecil I love. You leave for Mist early tomorrow, right? Yes, but don't worry, Cain's coming too. I'll be fine, trust me. Please come back to me in one piece. Thank you, Rosa. Though as a Dark Knight, you know we can never truly be together. Why does this job have all this baggage? So, are you ready for some real combat? Always. Lead the way. Oh, they did it. It's so good. And so, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as captain of the Red Wings. He and the Master Dragoon Cain head for the Foggy Valley and the Village of Mist. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force, the Red Wings, Baron soon reigned supreme. God, this music is so good! Now, as monsters multiply and stir unrest, Baron only exploits its power to collect the world's crystals. Why? As I may quote that Ryan Reynolds gif, but why? The crystals merely shed their light in silence. Now, say what you will, the Final Fantasy theme, this is a banger. You know, it's time, so I guess they didn't want to loop it. Oh, look at the world map. Oh, the overworld theme is so nice. Let's save. File 1. It's telling me that right trigger is controls, but I'm using like a replica Super NES pad, so there is no right trigger. I can, however, change from Cecil to Cain. I'm going to change to Cain because Cain is... he looks so much cooler. You wish to go to Mist Valley? Then you must head northwest to the cavern northwest of Baron. I knew that. Potion. Stay away from Mist. Leave the village alone or something bad will happen, I know it. The king is gravely mistaken in ordering his men to match to the dark sword. This door is locked. Sid's house. Oh, let's talk to the lady. Cecil, can you tell my father to stop pulling all-nighters? Tiredness makes him so confrontational, he won't even listen to me anymore. What's more, he's been arguing a lot with the townspeople because they badmouth the king and the soldiers. He's trying to stick up for you and Kane, you know. Arr. Birds of the world. Bird is the word. Here's your shipbuilding. Principles of buoyancy. I did it. I built a new engine. Ow, ow, ow. I don't remember what half these buildings are. The Devil's Road leads to Mysidia, but it has remained closed since the Mysidians sealed their end. Baron once actively traded with Mysidia via this path, but it is no longer in use. The stairs over there lead to the training room. Do the thing! The path is sealed and cannot be used. I completely forgot that existed. Being too reckless in battle can cost you your life. Here's some useful tips. No, I don't need useful tips. Man next to you is Namingway. Talk to him if you want to change your name. Apparently this is a rabbit. Caverns contain save points. Use them wisely. You must make quick decisions in battle. Try slowing down the battle speed if you're still a beginner. If you select active battle mode in configuration menu, monsters will attack even while you're choosing your items or magic. I see. Anything useful in pots? No. Alright, off I go then. So they put the school for training dudes underneath the Devil's Road. Okay. Why would they call it the Devil's Road? Here's a useful technological marvel we use to travel to the next kingdom over. We named it after the devil. I heard the king and you boys are up to no good these days. Whatever it is you're doing, keep Rose out of it, you hear? Yeah. You're not my mother-in-law yet. Just thinking about Dark Knights gives me the heebie-jeebies, but they're still pretty cool. Do the dance thing. No, I didn't spread any rumors about the king, really. Say, I'll show you something neat if you promise not to get me in trouble. Okay, I didn't expect that she would actually just... Oh, I can walk through the dam. Okay, that's cool too. I realized I can walk through that, but alright. Yeah, and I certainly didn't expect her to actually... Like, in the original game, she didn't take her clothes off for that dance. Found a tent. And an hourglass? What does that do for me? God, I know the old inventory screen used to be a mess. What does it look like? Okay. It's much better now. Sort is at the top. I should step out and talk to that old lady too. I'm talking to everybody. That door on the far west side of town leads to an old waterway that goes right up to the castle. But it's been locked for years. Okay, so there's a weapon shop, an item shop, and an inn. The door is locked. Alright. I can buy items at least. If you're journeying far, you mustn't forget to take potions, antidotes, and tents along. Make sure to buy many tents. You wouldn't want to sleep in a used tent, would you? Thank you very much. Okay. Is there anything I can do in the inn? Hey, are you a bad guy? You sure look like one. Dancers wanted, looking for limber, talented dancers. Interested parties applied within the management. You know what? Fair enough, kid. I certainly do look like a villain. Heck yeah. Eye drops, tent, dwarven bread. Bread with the same effect as... what? Well, alright. I'm level 10? I guess that makes sense. I am a commander in the army, after all. You? Pay? But you are a Dark Knight. I cannot take money from someone of your status. Sir Cecil of the Red Wings. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm a good citizen. I pay my taxes. Don't kill me, Cecil, please. 50 gold per night. Will you be staying? No. All right. Everybody else is like, I can't charge you, Cecil. You work for the king. Heck yeah. Alright, I've built this town for all I can. Now, that seems like a good place to leave off for now. That's right. Stepping outside the castle. There we are. So yeah, tune in next time when I will head for the Mist Valley or possibly grind out here. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for tuning in. I have once again been your host, Joe, and I will see you next time.